YouTube? It is KTV and I am back with another one. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification. And let's get into it. Yeah. Hop up at the truck. Get into it. All right. So let's start off with NBA Youngboy. So this morning he posted on his Instagram to his fans saying that he is hurting and tired. He said, "Satan, I'm hurting and tired." And I must say, I am sorry to hear him going through that. I do feel that it has to do something with his label. He is signed to Atlantic and he has been blackballed. Like he had a mixtape that was going, and he was actually, he had an album pretty much that was on Billboard, the Billboard 200. Per DJ Academics, he was going number 1 2 weeks straight with the mixtape. So they took it down off the charts. So that's just a little insight of the stuff that he's going through. And that kind of sucks. This is an artist that brings in the numbers. Like, this guy has a huge fan base. And, his numbers on YouTube, and he's probably not even getting all his money from YouTube. So that sucks as well. And just for him to just go through that, and he's working really hard. He drops music. He's very consistent when it comes to dropping music. And I just personally feel, since he's one of those artists that is not industry friendly, as meaning like buddy with everyone, it do kind of put like it kind of holds him back a little bit. Versus his arch nemesis Lil Durk. I believe Lil Durk is signed to Alamos Records, which is under Sony, and Lil Durk is just taking the wave. He's number one. He's been number one for a while. He's working everybody, and I just feel like probably because Lil Durk is easier to work with, more approachable, they are kind of like picking sides to him. So he's going through this whole little thing with Lil Durk as well. If you guys don't know, they have a little beef going on. But, I pray for NBA Youngboy. I really do hope that, one day he is able to get out of his Atlantic deal, because he seems just really unhappy being with them. They're not in his best interest. He's trying everything in his power, I'm guessing, to make them realize, I want to leave. And they're just kind of like, nah, buddy. Them numbers you bringing in, you is not going anywhere. So that kind of sucks. But, end of the day, shout out to NBA Youngboy. All right, so DJ Envy and his wife, Gia Casey, gets candid about marriage, family, and personal growth. So if you guys have been paying attention to the blogs and Breakfast Club, DJ Envy and his wife is releasing a book. This book is to go over their marriage and pros and cons and the good and the bad, etc. Gia Casey admitted to DJ Envy that she has not been satisfied 10 years of their marriage, meaning she said that she's been faking it for 10 years. And I just really want to know, like, how did you fake it for that long? Because I would think you guys been married for 25 years. You guys have 6 children, and I understand, not all the time sex is going to be great. It's happened. It's part of human nature. It's just, one of those days. But I do feel that you guys been married that long. I don't feel the sense of you faking it with your husband. I feel like you should be comfortable to talk to him about anything. And I do understand conversations like that can be a little sensitive. You don't want to hurt the other person's feelings, or you don't want to make them feel this type of way. But it's very important to have those conversations. I think as women or men, that's just something that we have to deal with, and we have to learn how to speak about what we are going through. You guys been together for a long time. Like I said, you guys have a whole entire family. So I don't feel like that's something you should have hid from him, or you should have faked. I just felt like you should say, hey, recently I haven't been liking when you do this, or I haven't been liking when you do that. I don't like when you do that. It does, I haven't been satisfied. You're satisfied and you're good, but I'm just, So I just felt like that's something that y'all should have just spoke to each other about. And then on top of that, I just feel like that is so tacky. That is just a tacky way to promote your book. That's a tacky way to promote your book. I just feel like DJ Envy, he is the powerhouse in the relationship. And I don't feel like something like that should have came out to make him look less manly in the public eye, if you know what I mean. I feel that's kind of like a Jada and Will Smith. And I feel like that's humiliating in my case. Like, Jada and Will Smith, she humiliates Will Smith all the time. And I don't know how Will Smith deals with her, you know, but to each his own. Who am I to judge anyone's relationship? Like I said, I just felt like that's something that y'all should just keep to yourselves. I don't feel like the public needed to know that. I don't think the public cared to really know that. So like I said, there's just a tacky way to promote your book. So we are going to go into Machine Gun Kelly and his wife, Megan Fox. So according to TMZ, Machine Gun Kelly stated, "I drink Megan Fox blood and I'm returning to rap music." So I don't care about you returning to rap music. Great for you. My thing is drinking another person's blood. I don't care how long, like, I don't even think y'all been together that long. So screw that. That's disgusting, bruh. And you guys are, and they said it's a ritual. What ritual is it? Because the only ritual that comes to my mind is Illuminati stuff, satanic stuff. And the way that he said it was like, I'm thinking like they're gulping the shit down. You feel me? But it's just a little drop, so I guess it's not that bad. But I mean, to each his own. Congrats to Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox for, you know, doing that ritual, drinking each other's blood and not caring about catching hepatitis or any type of disease that is going around. Anyway, bigger news. Shout out to Bad Bunny. If you guys do not know who Bad Bunny is, he is a Latin artist. So, he is a Latin Grammy winner and platinum selling recording artist. He is going to play Spider-Man's character El Muerto in a standalone Marvel pick for Sony. So in the Latin world, this is history because he's the first Latin artist to play a superhero. So congrats to Bad Bunny on that. So on that note, we have very disappointing news. So we got DJ and the broadcaster Tim Westwood. He has been accused of sexual misconduct by multiple women who allege he used his position of power within the music industry to exploit and sexually abuse them. So, Tim Westwood is a very dominant figure in the hip hop community. He had artists as Juice WRLD, Eminem, Cardi B. He has everybody go to his show and do a freestyle. So this is, like I said, this is disappointing news. The 64-year-old is accused of predatory sexual behavior in a series of incidents that allegedly occurred between 1992 and 2017. 7 women outlined their alleged accounts and experiences with Westwood as part of an extensive joint investigation by the BBC and The Guardian. Of course, according to Rolling Stone, Westwood has denied all the allegations, with his lawyer saying in a statement that any suggestion that he acts or has acted in the way described would be false and seriously defamatory. 2 of the women claimed they were looking for a break into the music industry and agreed to meet Westwood to London to talk about music. They allege Westwood drove them to a flat. If you guys don't know what a flat is, that is a house. That's what they call it in London. And initiated unwanted sex. Westwood was allegedly 53 at the time, while one of the women was 19. Another woman says that she was subjected to unwanted oral sex and she was 17, and the Westwood was in his mid-30s. Other allegations include claims that Westwood repeatedly groped the bottom and breasts of young women while posing for photographs at events where he was DJing. All the women decided to come forward with their stories after allegations of inappropriate behaviors from him. Westwood began on social media in June 2020. When is this going to stop? Why do men feel just because they are in power, they need to take advantage of women? He was like, hey, darling, come to my house. Don't worry, you're not going to tell anyone, right? Don't worry, I'll help you with your music career. It all sounds familiar to R. Kelly and what he told the girls. Oh, yeah, I'm going to help you with your music career. Just come on, you know? Would you want to be a singer? You could be the next Ariana Grande. Listen, women, we need to do a better selves of protecting ourselves. Okay? We need to do a better job of protecting ourselves. When these men approach us with, yeah, I'll help you do this. 9 times out of 10, I'm not saying every situation, but 9 times out of 10, they do truly want something. You heard Kodak Black on The Breakfast Club. He said, oh, if I sign an artist, I gotta bust them first. And it's like, bruh, y'all have no type of respect for us, bruh. Listen, if you're not gonna do nothing for us, don't waste our time. Like I said, this is just, it's hurtful news to hear this, and that women have to go through things like this. And why would you ruin your career being thirsty? Same thing I felt about R. Kelly. Like, you want to be weird, cool, but stop messing with these women that don't want to, like, stop forcing yourself on these women. Because just because you have money doesn't necessarily mean that women want you. These women just want help with their career, but here you go, sending them false dreams. But I mean, like I said, it's an unfortunate situation. Hopefully they come to the bottom of it. And hopefully these women are not lying, and they do charge Tim Westwood with taking advantage of the women. But anyways, that's all the news I got for you guys today. Thank you guys for tuning in to KTV. Remember, subscribe, hit that bell notification, drop a comment, hit a like, and bye.